from the Bethany Baptist Church, Harwood Heights, Illinois. Thanks for taking time out of your already busy schedule to tune in to us today. Thursday morning, going to use a word right off the bat today, odious. I looked this one up. Odious, disgusting, detestable. Using a text from Charles Swindoll. I forgot to do a survey. Anybody know Charles Swindoll? 100% of the people in this room. Very good. Charles Swindoll. If you want to be miserable, then compare yourself. Start comparing now. You compare when you place someone beside someone else for the purpose of emphasizing the differences or showing the likenesses. This applies to places and things as well as people. We can become so proficient at this activity that we sustain our addiction through an unconscious force of habit. We do it every day. Inadvertently, the wheels of our thinking slide into the ruts of an odious mindset. Odious, disgusting, detestable. Comparisons fall into two different patterns. Pattern number one, we compare ourselves to others. You can imagine the results already. Are you smiling? Are you frowning? You're probably doing one or the other. Either you are prompted to feel smug, proud, because of your strengths outweigh their weaknesses, or more often you begin to feel threatened, inferior, blue, because you just don't measure up. What do people compare? When you think about it, you compare the clothes people are wearing, their hairstyle, their height, or lack of it, their car, their shampoo, their weight, their batting stance if you're a baseball fan. How about the home they live in? How about someone else's lifestyle? Someone else's job? Someone else's voice? Yeah, start comparing. See what happens. Striving to emulate someone else's standard. Guess what? You start to slide from the pleasant plateau you're at to the sinking sands of, I don't know who I am, because I want to be like someone else. This sometimes leads to extreme role playing, where you try in every way to adapt or alter your portrait in life to fill someone else's picture frame. In simpler terms, you've pawned your real personality. That's not you, and you put on a phony disguise. You know what that is? Odious. Odious, disgusting, detestable. Paul, famous guy, we use a lot of his quotes. He penned similar sentiments to the church, that it had become known for comparing things. They were known as the comparison clique. 2 Corinthians 10 verse 12 says this, and Paul wrote it. We do not dare to classify or compare ourselves with those who commend us. When they measure themselves and compare themselves with themselves, they're not very wise. The very next verse tells us this, our goal is to measure up to God's plan for us. Not for someone else, but for you personally. God's desire for us is to fulfill His plan in our lives, in His way, in His timing. Pattern number two, we compare ourselves with others. This is worse than unfair, and it's often cruel. Children suffer the most. Children suffer most from well-meaning adults, parents, aunts, uncles. When we catalog a child's talents in front of another child. in some misbegotten effort of motivation. Maybe you can relate to this. I'm going to use my name. Hey, Jerry, look at your brother. He's getting an A in math, and you're not. How come? How about this one? Hey, Jerry, you haven't learned to swim like your brother. What, are you afraid of water? What's your problem? You're not measuring up to your brother. Actually, I was pretty good in math, and I do know how to swim. Not as good as my brother. Comparisons can become toxic. You can poison a child's mind. You can poison a child's self-image and smother the very motivation a parent should be seeking to help that little boy or girl along. Children aren't the only victims in comparison. You may not believe this. Listen closely. Some people compare preachers. What? Some people compare teachers. Church philosophies. Some people compare the church order of service. Some people compare the church soloist. Some people compare church leaders. Some people don't like the way others pray. Some people compare wives or mothers, families, friends, homes, cars. Some people compare salaries. Some people compare jobs. Some people compare husbands and fathers. Some people compare luxuries or lack of luxuries. You know what? That's odious. Odious, disgusting, detestable. Why not just accept people and places and things just the way they are? Isn't that a true sign of maturity? Why not just accept our differences as quickly as possible as God forgives our sins, the things that we do wrong? He commends our efforts to try and try and try again. To try to compare one day with another and then complain because it's not as good as yesterday. And I'm not sure what day we're showing this, but yesterday was a very nice day. It's supposed to rain today. It's not as good as yesterday. It's kind of foolish, isn't it? Measuring day to day. The same principle applies to people. Listen to this from Pastor Charles Swindoll. God, our wise and creative maker, has been pleased to make everyone different. And get this, no one perfect. Let me read that again. God is pleased to make everyone different and no one perfect. The sooner we appreciate and accept that fact, the deeper we will appreciate and accept one another just as God has planned. Actually, there's only one thing that could be worse than constant comparisons. What if we were all alike? Wow, think of that one. What if we all did things the same way? You're important to God. You're special to God. If you think you're not, and you're comparing yourself to someone else, know what the word is? Odious, disgusting, detestable. We don't want to be odious. You're special to God. You're special to us here at Bethany Baptist Church. If we can help you along the way, give the church a call. Stop by and see us. Look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Thursday just might be the best day of the week. Thanks for tuning in today.
When I lose my way and I forget my name, remind me who I am. In the mirror all I see is who I don't want to be. Remind me who I am. In the lonely places when I can't remember what grace is. Tell me once again who I am to you, who I am to you. Tell me lest I forget who I am to you, that I belong to you, to you. When my heart is like a stone and I'm running far from home, remind me who I am. When I can't receive your love, afraid I'll never be enough, remind me who I am. If I'm your beloved, can you help me believe it? Tell me once again who I am to you, who I am to you. Tell me lest I forget who I am to you, that I belong to you, to you. I'm the one you love. I'm the one you love. That will be enough. I'm the one you love. Tell me once again who I am to you, who I am to you. Tell me lest I forget who I am to you, that I belong to